It's not your fault. The world is changing. But you do have to know, because you, citizen, are at the center of events. You are the target of massive brainwashing, of massive coercion, of massive pressure, all so that you, the citizen, would change. You might think I'm talking about governments, media, or corporations, and maybe that could be the truth as well. But I'm not. I'm talking about evolution. You see, everything we see before us is part of our human process. If you look at nature, you see that everything happens in a perfectly orchestrated manner. The development of the fetus is a series of hundreds of small steps occurring in an incredibly precise order. This is what's happening to us too. We are now going through a precise, intentional, and directed global transformation. You might not see it because you'd need a higher perspective for that. We see things from the local prism of ourself, a single cell, if you will, in the great body of humanity. But if you could see, you would know that everything that is happening to you is happening for a reason, for a higher goal that wants to emerge. I know, it looks scary. There are many actors playing in this theater, this act, but they are all puppets, controlled by desire for money, greed, or power, controlled by ego. But above all this, what's really leading all of this is a higher process, nature itself, leading us to the truth, into our own higher states of being. This is not a health crisis. It is a crisis of human nature. It is not our physical bodies that we must heal, but the way in which we see the world and the way in which we treat each other. You see, everything is connected. There is one field of consciousness that connects us all. Our disconnect from each other, from nature, and our competition for narrow self-interest has been fueling this field with negativity. This is what has brought us to the culmination of the human ego in its global form, now threatening to destroy us all. But just as we have fed the field that connects our hearts and minds with egoistic intentions for personal gain, we can change that. We can begin to feed the unified field with the opposite, positive force. Indeed, this is the purpose of this pressure, fear, and suffering. All pain is healing in disguise. The illness of the human ego is showing itself because it wants to be healed. Healing can occur when you, citizen, refuse to buy into fear, manipulation, and hate, and choose to see your fellow citizens as parts of you. If you are a cell in the body of humanity, you must reattach yourself to the whole by feeling the pain of others and wanting our collective happiness. By doing this, you, citizen, become the whole itself. You combine with the unified field and infuse it with your love. As many of us begin to connect, to remember our shared existence as parts of the great whole that is our home and our destiny, we will shift the play of powers in the body of humanity. Together, we can shift reality so that good begins to win the day, so that truth prevails and healing takes place. Our corrupted systems built through millennia of egoistic striving must be transformed. Since the tragedies of the previous centuries, where we had seen the human ego at its worst, we did not heal it from the root. We made laws and thought we could call it a day. We created social structures we thought would hem us in, but we never cure the evil that resides within man, the human ego. Now is the time. Now is the time for healing the ego, and the cure is love, connection, supporting each other. Don't buy into division. Don't hate others for their opinions. No physical act can determine our fate, but our unified hearts can. Change yourself to change the world. You are one cell, but you reflect the whole body. When you change, everything changes. Every thought that you invest, every prayer that you pray will help everyone else. Do not discount your power in this transformation. Remember, those people you see running the show, they are the puppets. It is you and those who awaken to see the bigger picture that have the power to truly impact how things go. Use your power. Remember who you are. Reconnect to your innermost strength, your thoughts, your anti-egoistic medicine, your prayer for the well-being of all. Connection is the cure to ego, and we can cure it together.